I'm Roger Taylor again, and I'd like to take this opportunity to sum up. It should be obvious to anyone who travels overseas, particularly to many European cities, how poorly Melbourne's public transport performs and how much better it could be. The fact that our trains break down every 15,000 kilometres compared to 50,000 for Sydney and 100,000 for world's best practice, although in Hong Kong and Singapore they are so well maintained they never break down, is astonishing. How often does your car break down? But that is only one of a number of damning statistics that highlight the gross neglect by our state government of one of our most important public assets. What may surprise you is that despite this neglect and mismanagement, our public transport system could be transformed in a relatively short time if our politicians were prepared to learn lessons from international best practice and apply them here. While substantial investment is required for catch-up maintenance and renewal, particularly in our railway system, much of the infrastructure required to provide a world-class integrated public transport system, the system that Nick already outlined earlier, already exists. The infrastructure I'm referring to is on our roads. In particular, our traffic signalisation, which is required to provide priority for trams and buses and is the foundation for a modern integrated public transport system. What we need to do is make it work more effectively and more efficiently. And we need to redesign our bus network with a new service plan that ties it all together. The challenge is to sort out the systemic problems that exist within our transport system today, within our institutions, planning and coordination, to get the existing system working properly. We need to get our priorities right, and we need to do all of this now, so we have a good foundation on which to develop and expand our public transport system, as we must, as our city continues to grow. All of this requires a new mindset and commitment to make it happen. I suspect that if this was tackled with the efficiency and effectiveness of a Singaporean government, we would have world best practice in public transport in Melbourne within 2 or 3 years. With the right mindset and commitment, it is feasible that much of this work could be completed by a Victorian government within a 4-year parliamentary term. As indicated earlier, Melbourne has to a significant extent been shaped by the transport systems we have developed and been given favoured treatment over a long time. We should know by now what kind of city Melbourne will become if we continue to invest in roads and freeways at the expense of public transport. Of course, this is a matter of choice. But if the state government goes ahead with its monumental road projects, this choice will disappear for decades, and the implications will extend well beyond transport, with profound social, environmental, as well as economic impacts that will be felt by all Victorians, and we can kiss goodbye to Melbourne as a livable city.